Like the
Um,
tree?
yeah, like the tree. All right, what is up, everyone? OJ over here from Player Essence. Welcome back. We are back off of our really long hiatus. We are back with another PE podcast. We got episode number 32. We got the whole cast back together. I want to go ahead and introduce everybody here. So let's first start off with Mandy from Mandy Lee Plays is here. How you doing today, Mandy?
Hello, I'm good.
Anything interesting happen recently with you before we get into other stuff?
She disappeared.
She disappeared. She
She said
was
I'm done with the podcast.
she was so interested, and things are so interesting for her. Oh, and then she reappears.
Well, I don't know, it kind of froze and then it like took me out.
Okay, well you're back. You're back
Well,
and ready.
hello.
You're back and ready to go.
So what's
Hi
new and
guys.
interesting?
What's new and interesting, Mandy? Anything cool that you want to tell us about?
Um, no, not really.
Well, that's really interesting. All right, so Jordan, Jordan
Sorry.
is also here. Jordan Fringe from F stands for Fringe from Fringe Fam from Fringeaholics. Is that
It's
what?
just Fringe now. Hey, how's it
Just
going, everyone? Fringe here. Nothing new or interesting with me whatsoever. There is no changes. Same old me. That's supposed to be green. Don't know why it's coming off teal. It's green there, but it's Christmas themed. Got my hot chocolate. Merry unsubmiss. Um, yeah, nothing different over here. Just we had a break last week because things were out. I was in New York, and yeah, nothing different. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed at all, especially like that. Especially Jordan's hairstyle. Nothing's
Yeah,
I
changed.
not
like
dude.
it.
I didn't even get it cut. Someone asked like, "Did you get a haircut?" I'm like, no. Like I don't. Nothing's changed.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, do you see any difference?
I think
It's
I do.
bleached.
Yeah, your
Hmm.
hair's bleached.
Oh, that happened. It's double bleached and double tonered.
How do you get that done? Like, what's the process of
So I
doing
hit up
that?
my friend in New York who did my friend's hair, and I was like, "Yo, make it blonde." And so we bleached it twice, which we go and buy products, and then you bleach it and you wash it out, and then you get the toner and you let the toner sit, and then you wash it out, and then it becomes this color. And if I do it again in 2 more weeks, it'll be like whitish, silverish look. But yeah, that's the process. Takes about like 2 hours. I was
Okay.
literally in the line for Smash, right? And in New York at the New York store, the
Yeah.
Nintendo New York store,
Yeah.
saying hi to everyone there, with our group and whatever. Then I disappear for 2 hours and I come back 2 hours later with different hair. And everyone was like, "You were gone for 2 hours. What happened?" I'm like, I don't know. It was
Mm.
just like, it's just having fun with it. I like it. If you don't like it, I don't like you. That's just how I think. All right.
Well, unfortunately, you don't like. No, I'm joking. Unfortunately, you
Yikes,
don't
it's
like.
gonna be interesting.
Unfortunately, nobody. You don't like anybody in the chat. No, I actually like the hair. I think it's cool.
Thanks, man. I
When I was
appreciate it.
when I was a kid, bleaching your hair was like bleaching your hair was like really cool to do. Unfortunately, I could not bleach my hair. Otherwise, it would turn white. But
That'd be cool.
but yeah. A lot of people used to bleach, like, or they bleached like the tips. You guys remember that phase that went with
Yeah,
the
the
kids?
frosted tips.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
frosted
had those
tips,
in the past.
skateboard frosted tips, Tony Hawk Pro
Hmm.
Skater 2 after school. It was
Oh
lit,
yeah.
man. That was the thing back in the 90s, late 90s or mid to late 90s. So yeah,
Classics.
yeah, definitely classic. All right, well, good to see Jordan back, better than ever, in the Christmas spirit. By the way, Christmas coming up,
Yeah.
so
I'm trying to be in the Christmas spirit. I've always not been a fan of Christmas the last few years ever since working retail, but I'm trying to find it. I'm trying.
yeah, I like the sweater.
Thank you.
Yeah, the sweater's good. I need
Make
to
sure
buy.
to unsub from my channel, not this channel.
No. Make sure to sub.
It
Make
is
sure-
unsubmiss,
Yeah.
boys. Unsubmiss.
No.
Very unsubmiss. We unsubbing out here, boys.
YouTube is doing
Except to
that.
this channel and Mandy. Sub to them. They're the real ones.
No, sub to everybody here. So yeah, sub to everybody here. So yeah, Christmas coming up, guys. Definitely gonna keep it going on here. We're gonna have podcasts and kind of everything going down for for everything. So don't worry about that. Some people have been asking me about the schedule, and I'm like, oh no, everything's gonna be the same. Christmas Day, I'm gonna have videos for you guys on pretty much every single day, like I do. Just like Thursday for like it was what was it, Thanksgiving. We had videos, so everything's still gonna be going down like normal. I think all of us are kind of planning pretty cool relaunches and stuff for 2019, like I always do. Like I always kind of remix things up at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
all of us are planning that. So make sure you subscribe to all the different channels. I forgot to link them in the chat though. So
How how every
or
we do this every
in the
week,
description.
OJ.
I know. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God.
I
How do you do this to us
I
every time?
I saw somebody in the chat say, "Oh snap! Sorry
Oh,
about that, guys. My
yep.
phone's
Pizza's
pop.
coming.
My phone's popping off. The thing about it is that I saw somebody in the chat say, "Oh, is this the better version of the Sponcast?" I'm like, "No, this is the really bad
Yes.
version. It's the really bad version of the Sponcast."
We're going to war, boys.
Yeah, we're
And
going
OJ's
to war.
our insider. He's the guy who gets all the information every week and then comes back and relays it to us.
I have to. I have to. Otherwise, I can't know how to attack the Spawncast from the inside out.
Exactly.
I will
Informant.
say that this podcast started well before the Spawncast, but it's okay.
Yeah. This is the OG Spawncast, all right? We spawned the Spawncast.
Yeah, I started this like 4 years ago with John Turner. So the PE
Boom.
podcast, Essence Cast, whatever. I started all the way back then with John Turner, like in 2014. But
And
it's
now
okay.
we're on season 4 right now.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. We still copied them somehow. We still copied them. But yeah, we actually started this a while ago with John Turner. He used to come on all the time and do them. And also the Player Essence podcast with Ms. T and what was it? Terminator Juice and Jamie Butterworth back in the
Butter
Wii U
Boys.
days. Yeah, the Butter Boys. His name was Butterworth. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was the OG Butter Boy.
Yeah, he was the OG.
That's the president right there. That's the president of the Butter Boys.
You know Jamie? Do you know Jamie Butterworth though? For real?
Absolutely not.
You should meet him. He's a good guy, dude.
But he is the president. He's my president.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, so I think we should get into the topic, shall we? We don't have much, but we're gonna get into them.
Sure.
All right, so there was this really crappy game that came out recently.
Oh.
Really crappy game. I really dislike it. It's called Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. I don't know if anybody bought it. I don't know how it's doing on the market or anything. I'm pretty sure not that many people bought it, but I took a chance on it, and I like it. Actually, it's pretty good. You know, I thought
Good little indie game.
good little indie game. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not
I
good
heard
with that sarcasm.
I heard the online support for it needs a little bit of work, but it's a good indie game for the first time game creator.
Needs a little bit of work, but there's a new patch coming, so I think that's what it's going to address.
Ah.
But we're talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Obviously, we're joking around here on the podcast. We like to joke around quite a bit. Sarcasm is high. So
I have to get better at that.
yeah, the sarcasm is very high on the podcast. Just to let you guys know,
You can't take anything serious.
No,
here.
you really can't. Where's my damn inside information? I got to get that thing
Yeah.
ready.
Inside information, guys.
Yeah,
Ready?
there we go. Jordan,
guys
say
ready for
something
this?
so I can put this up. Say something. Say something.
Crash Bandicoot 4 is coming soon.
There we go. Well, take it off. All right. So yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out recently. I've been playing. I think I put around 30 to 40 hours into this game already, maybe even more. Been playing it like crazy. I guess I'll go into my impressions first, then I'll let you guys talk about it. Just because if I don't limit myself, I'm going to talk about it the whole podcast because I've had like a million podcasts already on it. So yeah, it's really good. It's a lot of fun. The game from a competitive standpoint, you can clearly tell that Sakurai listened to the competitive players. A lot of cool stuff like with dash dancing. The movement in the game is less scrubby, still some scrubbatry in there. Less scrubby, more for advanced players. Has a weight to it, a weighted feel to it that Smash 4 didn't have, or Smash 4 didn't have. Definitely fits more of the fast, aggressive play style. And it almost feels like from a competitive standpoint, completely different types of mechanics. With like, rage no longer being as much of a thing, launch speed being more like a melee launch speed. So it looks like they took like some type of hybrid between Smash 4 and like I would say melee and Smash 4 and Melee and kind of put those together. Maybe not really much from Brawl because Brawl's a slower paced game for most of the characters, but still very good. It feels different. I mean, if you were good at Smash 4, if you were like, let's say, a top 5 player in the world in Smash 4, there's no guarantee you're going to be a top 5 player in the world in this game. So definitely a different feel, but I'm really liking the amount of characters there are in the game. I think that's probably one of the biggest strong suits with this game is the variety of characters. And as many characters, I mean, there are some like clones, but there's so many characters that feel so different. So really like that about the game as well. So I'm going to stop my impressions there before I continue going. All right. So Mandy, I know, I'm not sure how big of a Smash fan you are, but can you let people know kind of like what you like about the game or issues or whatever the case is? How do you feel about Smash Bros. Ultimate so far?
I'm really liking it so far. I'm playing I don't even know how many hours into it I'm into. I like Zelda. She's kind of hard to play as because her attacks are so weird. Like, kind of, it's a hit and miss with her, but I'm usually playing as Lucina. That's my go-to if I suck at with Zelda. And I'm really enjoying the World of Light. Um, the World of Light
Yeah.
Campaign, the single player.
thingy,
Yeah.
thingy. I'm sorry.
This is the World of Light
And
single player. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's really nice. At first, I was like, man, this is not, the single player experience I wanted. But then as I went on with it, I really like it. I like the challenges and especially the spirits. I like collecting them. They're like, I guess, Smash cards. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm not sure like exactly what the spirits do in detail, but I like the different art on them and collecting the legendary ones. Kind of feels like Pokemon, but I like it.
Okay, cool
Oh,
stuff.
wait. And the different challenges in the World of Light, some of them are really annoying, like the one that shoots out fire, but others are really fun. I found that you could get through most of them easy with Kirby and his hammer. Like, you could just KO one person in one hit. But yeah, they're really fun. Okay, I'm done.
All right, well, we can swing back to you if you have some more stuff to say. Also, Jordan Fringe. F is for Fringe. I don't know how much. I don't think you've been playing
Just
too
Fringe.
much. Oh, okay. Not F is for Fringe.
F is for Fringe is the slogan.
Can I?
For
So
for
I
you
don't. I
can
want to
call
call
me
you.
F is for whatever, dude. F is for forever, man.
F is for
Uh,
Fudge.
F is for fudge. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of fudge, this Smash Bros. Take it from the guy here who has never been a real big Smash Bros. Fan. In fact, I've never purchased one on launch until this game, and I actually even went to Nintendo in New York to get it. So yeah, it was interesting, and I was around a lot of other good Smash players and seeing them play, and I don't know, it just kind of got me hyped and excited, and the launch was fun, so that kind of got me just, more amped for it. I got the special edition, so and plus I needed a pro controller anyway, so that was like the big selling point for me to get this, pro controller with it. And the steelbook's kind of, it's a lazy steelbook. It's just a black steelbook with the logo on it. Could have been more, but I'll take it. It's a steelbook nonetheless. I like
Hmm.
those, collect them. Um, yeah, it's I'm not great. I'm still learning all the mechanics and characters and figure out who I like to play as. I found out not too bad with Bayonetta, so I'm a Bayonetta pleb right now at the moment. Yeah, I've done a good amount of World of Light, not a terrible amount, but like a little bit amount. I've unlocked a few characters. I definitely haven't unlocked even close to the whole roster, so it's just because I don't have time to play that much. But in my spare time, I've been playing it, enjoying it. I like it. Not I'm probably never going to be great at it, but having fun with it, and that's what counts.
Never say never.
Like
I
Justin
actually
Bieber.
want to be like good in it where I could compete, but
Never say never. There's only a couple different things that separates the really good players from the not really good players. Because and that's what Smash Brothers is like so great. A lot of people are not confident because they see all these people that are really good. But honestly, the only thing that separates the two is really movement. That's it. That's to be honest, is just movement and actual knowledge of like the mechanics of how it works. Because the people that are really good at the game, it's not like they memorized more combo inputs than you. Watch people play. Most of it, especially with Smash Ultimate, a lot of it is a couple different single hits, just stringing together movement like to get multiple hits, right? Hit stun. So I mean, like the difference between the highest levels of play and the really basic levels of play is just people who know how to move and who actually know the mechanics and don't do things to get them punished really bad. So that's really it. So anybody can be good. Anybody can actually be good enough to compete. It's just that. Like whereas like the difference between like let's say like a Mall versus Capcom or something like that, like you have to remember. Well, not Marvel. That's not a good point, but like even like a Mortal Kombat or like a Tekken or a Street Fighter, you got to remember combo strings, like multiple different buttons, combo strings. Whereas in this game, you don't have to. Everything's forward air, back air, up air, down air. down tilt, up tilt, forward tilt. You know,
Down
everything's
B.
very simple. B special, forward B special, up B special, down B special, and that's it. You know, and then just pressing the A button, like neutral A, regular jab A, and then that's that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you have to remember a bunch of complex inputs in order to execute attacks. It's just a matter of just understanding more of the mechanics of the game.
There's one
So.
thing I've never liked about the controls for Smash, and that is like I want a dedicated jump button rather than just pushing
There
up on
is.
my control stick.
There is, yeah.
What?
You can turn off
Okay.
tap jump if you go to your control settings. Go to controls and then go to other settings in there, and then you can
Mhm.
turn tap jump off, and then you can just use the X and Y button to jump. So
Oh, here we go. Now we're learning stuff every day. Hey guys, Smash back on top. 10 out of 10.
yeah, you can mess with your controls the way kind of like how you want things. Like you can turn your tilts to the C stick if you don't like doing nudge tilts or holding up or down to tilt. But yeah,
Shows how much I know.
well, it's actually something some people didn't know that. When I was going over my control guide when I was streaming the other day, some people didn't know, like, oh wow, I didn't know that you can turn tap jump off, because tap jump is annoying. It's very
Yeah,
annoying.
it's awful.
Yeah, it's awful. It's really awful. I don't know why it's even a thing.
I keep falling off. I can't like get myself back on the stage ever with it, and I'm like, this is why I suck. 'Cause I can every time I get off the stage, unless it's Kirby, I can never get like back up to grab the ledge.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty. It's horrible. Tap jump is and the funny thing about it is that that's the main reason why I can't play vanilla melee, or I can't compete in it, because their tap jump is standard on vanilla melee.
that's
So
disgusting.
yeah, it's disgusting, is it not?
Gross. Fix
There's no
your stuff.
option. There's no option. It wasn't until Brawl till they can turn, so you can turn tap jump off. However, if you play
And melee is considered the best.
yeah.
I'm just going to offend everyone here. Yuck. Ew.
Yeah. Melee is considered the most competitive. I can say that it's considered the most competitive because it's still around in tournaments after 17 years. People still play it. So 17 years of melee, of people playing competitively in melee. But yeah, tap jump is horrible. It's absolutely horrible because you lose your jump, and then all of a sudden you're off stage and you're like, did I use my jump? Did I not? I didn't. I think so.
I like tap jump because it doesn't have that added other button pressing, so it's very easy to doing.
What if you want to do an up tilt, Mandy?
Yeah. What if I'm up tilting?
Well, yeah, like okay, but when I'm falling, it's nice to have the.
That's the only problem that I have with tap jump is the up tilt, because if you want to up tilt somebody, some characters have really good up tilt, some don't, so you might not need your up tilt. But some characters have really good up tilts that can kill, or faster up tilts, because all tilt moves are faster than like smash attacks. So if you want to hit somebody faster, either a jab, like a neutral air, a jab, or a tilt is usually quicker than a smash attack. And some characters have up tilts that can kill, but you might accidentally, like when you're trying to up tilt somebody, you might accidentally press the up too hard, and then you might jump instead, which I've had happen to me all the time before when using tap jump. So that's the only reason why I turn tap jump off. It's like, dude, I don't want, or tilt jump or whatever, or stick jump control. I turn that crap off just in case I might accidentally, when I'm trying to up tilt, I might accidentally jump.
Yeah, we trying to up tilt out here.
We trying to up tilt, especially with Shulk. Have you guys ever seen Shulk's up tilt where he just goes, and like,
Yeah.
like a rave?
Yeah.
It's like a party. It's like, woo! You just kind of, and that can like kill, or like a higher percentage. Also, Snake does like this crazy splits kick. It's pretty interesting to watch. I got hit by it and I didn't even know what happened to me. I was like away from it, and all of a sudden I got like sucked into this up tilt and got killed online. So that was fun. It was a lot of fun with this up tilt too. But yeah, like in terms of like the World of Light, I still haven't even played World of Light yet. Like outside of
What? That's the fun part.
How dare you?
I'm a filthy casual, right? Is that what I am?
It is super fun.
Disgusting.
I'm disgusting.
It is super easy though, so I would recommend you start on hard.
Okay. So
No.
Spam.
we gotta address this before we move on to World of Light. This guy says Shadow of Nexus says you need to slightly push up the control stick to up tilt. It's not even hard. Well, when you're in the heat of playing, it can be very hard to do that. When
Yeah.
you're in the heat of playing, it can be very hard. You know what's easier to up tilt? If you turn off tap jump and you just press up on the control stick, and it doesn't matter how hard you press it, and you can still do your up tilts. I think that's a lot better than gauging like, oh, I'm going to do like an up tilt maybe or not, because you know how you do a down tilt? You hold down, and then you press the A button. You know, if you want to do an up tilt the same way, you can do that. The only one that's left is forward tilt, which you have to barely nudge. But I don't want to have a move mapped, a jump and something else mapped to the same thing. That's just harder when you're in the heat of battle. So most melee, or not melee, most Smash Brothers competitors all turn off up tilt. That, or sorry, not, you don't want to turn off up tilt. All turn off tap jump. Like, nobody really has that on because it's too easy to accidentally, in the heat of playing against somebody good, do that. Especially like if you're trying to like move around and then do that. So I wanted to address that real quick, guys. You play melee competitive and never bother you. Well, for a lot of people, it bothers a lot of people for that, and I think it's pretty easy to see why tap jump would bother people and why they gave you the option to turn it off. But anyway,
here's what I gotta say to you, Shadow Nexus. Good for you, bro.
Yeah, good for you. But for many other people, tap jump
strong. Keep it up.
Tap jump is a problem for many other people. Just because it's easy for you doesn't mean it's not a good thing for other people, in which that's why there's the option. If it wasn't an issue, then they wouldn't have even addressed it in the first place. But anyway, regardless, let's just go ahead and move on to World of Light. So yeah, I haven't played World of Light, so you guys can continue. Come on, harping on me for not playing World of Light. Let's hear it. Why should I be playing this mode?
You haven't even touched it?
Because you get you fight and then you get stickers.
Hey, they're cool stickers.
They're cool stickers, and they change your play style sometimes. They add stuff to it.
They make or break a battle in those.
I don't like this mindset when people say Smash shouldn't be played competitively. Did you hear that? Did you guys
Who said that?
Somebody said Smash. Michael said Smash shouldn't be played competitive. Why not? Why?
No, it's a competitive game. There's two options. There's casual and there's competitive play.
Options? Really? You want to give us options?
Hey, it's a game. You can play it however you want. You can play any game competitively or casually. Any game.
What?
You can play literally.
No.
Anything.
No, I think it should not be played competitively.
Why?
Because I don't like it that way.
Oh, well then, hey, don't.
No, I don't want you to play it competitively either.
Cool. I'll still do it.
No, you won't. How dare you?
Fight me. IRL in Smash.
All items on, all random characters, all on high. The Pokemon level where it changes and you get hit by crap. All stage hazards on, all items on, all everything. Blow each other up.
Those assist trophies are no joke. Like, I did the Majora's Mask Moon, and it just obliterated everybody on the stage.
I had a Street Fighter character come out and it just like destroyed my opponent for me, and I was like, "Cool, I didn't have to do anything." He just came out and kicked him and knocked him off the stage. I was like, "Dope, thanks."
What's the definition of a party? What's a party game to you guys? That's what I want to know. What's the definition of
a party game is where like a bunch of people can just get in and play, like and just at any level. I think like whether it's competitive or like or people playing casual haven't really played it before. Like I think it's a game that anyone can just get in and pick up a controller and play it.
Yeah, or you could just like say, "Hey, here's a controller."
Like I consider Smash Bros. Both a fighting game at its core when it's at like its highest competitive level, because it's entertaining to watch. When you have two really good players fighting each other, like that's a fighting game. But when you get together with your friends and you're just all playing together, it could be more of a party type situation. So I think it has a good balance of both in there.
I've never considered like I've always considered like a party game like it's a mini game collection. Like a mini game collection, or it's
sure, yeah.
Or it's
that's traditional party game.
Or like what about like Mario Kart? People just call that. Is that a party game, or is that
that's
a racing?
Both.
Is it a racing game? Like I'm pretty sure it's a racing game.
But it's both. But there are modes on there where you could just drive around and like shoot each other with shells to not get your balloons popped. Like there is the party mode aspect to it. I do think that, like especially for Nintendo's case, a lot of their games have the balance aspect. I think it's really like Super Mario Party is a straight up party game.
That's
obviously.
A party game, yeah.
That's a straight up party game,
yeah.
And that there's
Mario
no like
Tennis is a party game, so.
Mario Tennis is both a sports game and a party game.
Is that a party game too? So anything that you can play with your friends is a party game.
Anything that you can mix and mash all your friends together, no matter the skill level, has the party aspect to it. But
Yeah.
there's a competitive side that's like an actual like
But
fighting
it
side or whatever.
aren't like
It's both.
all games like that though. Like aren't
Sure,
like
a
a lot of
majority of them,
yeah
yeah. I
majority
don't
of
think
so
it's
the majority of the games can be party. So then anything can be a
yeah,
party game then.
exactly. Like I don't think it's fair to classify Smash as just this or that. I think it's like it could be whatever. Again, it could be whatever you want it to be. If you just want to pick up and play with friends, it's a party game. If you just want to play competitively and it's a fighting game,
So like yeah, so Madden is not a party game because Madden you can play
Madden
like
can be a party game.
so Madden's a party game. It's not a it can
It
be a
can
party.
be. It's a sports competitive game at its
Okay.
core. Like when you go online, you see the people who do like the tournament stuff, but then you can go over to your friend's house, pick up a controller, and just like, all right, let's have a friendly, fun game, and it's a party.
Okay. Okay.
It's both.
It's interesting with when people try to classify one thing at another. I mean, like I've never seen it as that Smash or anything like that. I just see it as whatever the game is. I've always seen Mario Party as a party game because that's what it is.
It's
or,
in the title.
yeah, it's in the title. So
You can play it competitively.
I mean, you could. I mean, could you?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you can get a little angry. You can get a little heated.
is it gonna
a
be
little
at?
serious.
Is it gonna be at Evo like Mario
Yes.
competitive
Oh,
Evo
could
Mario
you, dude?
Party?
Competitive Mario Party Evo, I would be there because I just want to see people like lose friendships over it because that's how serious it gets. I'm down. Sign me up.
You got people are just making up definitions out at this point. They're saying like and the chat is awesome. They're like, oh well, because there's 4 people that can play. That's what makes it.
But man, like,
party
why
game.
do we gotta define things,
Yeah,
man? Like nothing. It's just all video games, man. Like we don't need to label them.
Casuals bought the game, so therefore it's more of a party game because the
Casuals, competitors, who cares, man? It's a
my
game,
gosh.
bro.
I think you know what the thing is, and what I see, and this is no shots to people that say this. I think it's the people who aren't very good at the game who often say stuff like that. That's what I've noticed with
Me.
every Smash Brothers game that comes out. We have the person that says, "Oh well, I think it works better as a part," because they don't want to take the time to get good at the game. And I think that's what I've seen a lot of people say that aren't.
Low-key me.
You never see anybody who's really good at the game say that. You always see people who aren't very good say that. So I mean,
So the
that's
people
what I've
who are
noticed.
great say it's a fighting game, and the people that are trash casuals say it's a party game.
That's what I've
Oh.
noticed. The people that are casuals and aren't very good say, "Oh, well, it's a party game," and it leaves them from becoming good at the game. People who are good at the game that can also probably wax people casually. By the way, I don't know if you guys have watched like the Invitational. Did you guys see what Zero did? And if you watch
Nope.
like Nairo and some of the other characters, like they can play with items and they can probably wax anybody with items on or with items off. They can beat people regardless. But that's what I've noticed. Like with this whole like every time it comes up, and there was a guy on Twitter. I forgot what his name was, but he was like, "Oh well, have any of you competitive players ever ever thought that if you have to turn the majority of the stuff off in a game, like that you're not really that good at the game? Like that's what one of the somebody said on Twitter, and like all the Smash players like, okay, here we go again. Another Smash game comes out. Somebody has to come up here and say that there's a problem with how we play. So I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting concept. Every single
I
time
have a
Smash
favorite
comes out.
tweet about Smash Bros.
Go ahead.
That someone put out there. It's from our good pal Jason. Nintendo's worst mistake ever was having you to unlock all the
Oh my
characters.
god.
Classic Jay. He is so.
That's
Jason,
so
can we have a talk?
accurate.
You are so detached. Like you are so detached from reality. Sometimes it's crazy, man. I love that tweet.
Let's
It's a
talk
good
about
tweet.
that. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Oh, man.
So what's the problem with that tweet then? What's the problem that you have? Why is that such a bad tweet?
It's how he said it. Like if his opinion was, yeah, I don't like this aspect of it, sure. But for him to say the worst thing that they've done in the Switch era and make a statement like that, knowing that his status, who he is, the attention it's gonna get, the crying that's gonna happen because of it, and then for him to turn around and play the victim because of it, saying, "Oh yeah, just make a tweet and have hundreds of people crying at you and giving you death threats and saying bad things to you," I'm like, you literally put yourself out there in the worst way and did you not expect to get that flashback? Like if you don't like having to play the game to unlock the characters, cool, just say that. Just say, hey, I don't like it. But to make a statement like that's like if me going right now telling you, hey, Smash Bros is a definitive party game 100%, and if you classify it as a fighting game, you're an idiot. That's like the same equivalent if I tweeted that. Now would you not have a reaction to that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
would,
well.
but I mean, like, you got to think about my time though.
Well, my thing is that he said it. in kind of like this way where, you know, with microtransactions and all that stuff in video games, and he's kind of for microtransactions. It
Yeah, and
came off
yeah,
it came off
yeah.
like, you know, there's actual content in the game that you don't have to pay for. That's a good thing, and then he says that's the worst thing Nintendo's ever done.
He's the type of person that if Nintendo offered, say, hey, $10, you unlock all the characters right away, he would pay $10. He's that type of person.
But
It's
what? But my
and I
time.
get it. He may not have time to invest into the game because he has other stuff to do. But let's think about this: video games aren't for the reviewers. They're not for that person to move on to the next game to review the next game. They're for everyone to play around. So if by doing this, the game gets you to play it and gives you an extra 40 hours of gameplay because of it, how is that a bad thing? And honestly, I've seen videos you can unlock all the characters in like 30 minutes if you're just even half decent at the game. All right? Thanks to Austin John Plays. So like it's really not that difficult. And if you're going to complain about playing the game for 3 hours to unlock all the characters, like I see something wrong with that. And I don't understand his logic half the time when he tweets out stuff like that, or when he goes on and debates Young Yeah and stuff like that. Like it's just to me it's like he is so disillusioned to what's really happening in video gaming. Like he likes to go on the YouTube side and say, oh, you're clickbaity, oh, you guys do this and that, but he's the type of person who would say that as a title. I'm like, it's not. Like, it is the worst thing in the Switch era. And I'm like, you are the worst thing in video game journalism right now.
It was
That's
a bit
my
over
title
dramatic,
for you, Jason.
but here's some logic. And like I said, we're not harping on obviously the dude. Like
I'm harping on him.
Well, you're harping on him, but we're not.
He can come at me. I don't
harping on
care.
him.
Block me, dude. I don't. He can come after me.
We're not trying to say. I'm not trying to sit here and say like because like I said. I used to like these are the type of tweets that get me upset before, but for some reason, man, I've got like my armor on, and like I looked at the tweet, I was like, that's a dumb tweet, but that and really that was the end of it. I was just like, that was a dumb tweet, and like I'm still gonna follow the guy or whatever the case is, but you know what the funny thing is that he sorry about that. This thing keeps on popping up on my screen, so sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me take this memory card. Oh, okay. So anyway, so that doesn't keep popping up on my screen. Anyway, so he basically said that he would have liked to an approach to where challenge whichever character you want, either on one-on-one or through a gauntlet of obstacles, then unlock them. He also said
it is a gauntlet of obstacles.
No, but he doesn't like the fact that you don't know who you're gonna unlock. Like
you do know there's a string. You can go online and see who you have.
He
to play
didn't look at that though.
And that's his fault. And he should have done his job as a game journalist.
He got a review copy, right? So he was probably playing before Austin John Plays puts out his video.
Okay, the game was out there for 2 weeks ahead before its launch because of the leaks, and people were already posting online how to do certain things. Yeah, you're so right I knew people who had the game. I knew people who showed me how to unlock characters ahead of time. It's a simple search online. Hey, how do you unlock certain characters? Oh, let me find the string of who do I have to play as to unlock.
But he doesn't like that though.
Oh, and it takes a door where you could do the challenges again.
Don't make a statement like that, because you, at the end of the day, look like you are not professional and you do not deserve to be in the position you are, held up like the messiah of the video game journalist you claim to be, my friend. The thing is, you need to humble yourself and bring yourself down back to reality. And if you like to crap on YouTubers for doing certain things, hey, don't do them yourself. And then your statements could be a bit more valid, in my opinion.
The only thing that, and like I said, I was not like a huge, whatever. This tweet obviously was a silly tweet, but I mean, like, if you look at like, I think the problem is like the hypocrisy maybe a little bit, because just a little bit ago he was talking about the grind in Assassin's Creed Odyssey was like, okay, nothing wrong with that, and that game,
right? Exactly.
You
could put 60 hours into that and grind and have a good time, but no, you have to put a couple hours into Smash to unlock all the characters. Ooh, yikes. That's scary. I don't want to have to, actually learn how to play the game and figure things out, because I don't have time. I got to move on to my next review. Oh, okay, then don't be a game journalist then. The games aren't made for you, my friend.
They're not even hard to unlock. They come right after another. You can even go to the door in the corner and challenge them again if you lose.
I got slapped. Exactly. I got slapped up a couple times, Mandy, by Pichu. I got slapped up.
Dude,
oh my god, Pichu!
I haven't lost once until I got to Little Mac. He destroyed me in seconds. He came out and literally punched me off the screen within a second. I was like, what?
Yeah, and
Come on,
it's
man.
it's a one stock match, so it's like you can't make a mistake. You can't make twin. And then
No, you
sometimes
can't.
like the arena kills you, like because like you don't play like in the battlefield
yeah.
layout or the Omega layout. You play with the stage hazards on, so you could be playing in the stage like the Pokemon stage, like where swords come up and there's heated lava and you get jacked up by
Yeah, it
something.
gets crazy.
Yeah.
In the World of Light thing, there's like stages where the stage is literally on fire or electrified and or even sleeping.
It's
So
a
you
good
have
time.
to get a spirit to counter that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I need to still play it though. I need to still play it. So I mean, it is what it is, guys. I'm not gonna argue back and forth with people about this whole competitive and whatever thing. Here's what it comes down to at the end of the day. At the end of the day, this is what it comes down to. Smash Brothers is from Nintendo it's classified as a fighting / action game. They see it as that. I mean, you can have it. I mean, if you throw a party and you play the game, to me, that's throwing a party and playing a game. Doesn't make a game a party game because you played a game with 4 people. That does not make a game a party game. That's just like my final thoughts on that, guys. I don't see how if I play a game with a bunch of people around, all of a sudden you snap your fingers and it's magically a party game. That means any game with multiplayer can be a party game or classified as a party game, and I think that's silly. That's my final stance, guys. I see people going back and forth. I don't really care. Nintendo isn't classified as a party game. They're classified as a fighting and /
At the end of the day,
game. So that's it.
I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't really care. You know, the game's not that important to me per se, where I'm gonna have to be like, listen, all right, it's whatever. But yeah, you know, who cares? You know,
I consider Mario Kart a racing game. I consider Smash Brothers a fighting game. I consider Mario Party a party game because that's
Mario Party's clearly a racing fighter.
I don't consider games that are like you play games with the friends all of a sudden it turns into a party game. I played Fantasy Star.
Oh, it's a party, baby.
I played Fantasy Star Online with my friends. I guess that's a party game while we're at it too.
Oh, yeah. It says like you know when it says like your party in the game.
I played Halo. Remember Halo parties back in the day, dude?
Like LAN parties. It's a party game.
It's a party game. Halo's a party game, baby.
Oh yeah.
Invite your friends over. No, you guys are too young, but.
What do you mean?
From Spawn Wave was here back. We used to bring the CRTs. You guys were the.
I did that too when I was younger.
Man, you must have been 2 years old. What are you talking about?
What do you mean 2 years old? In the early 2000s, I was young, but I still had LAN parties.
What are you playing Halo for? That game's rated M, isn't it?
Because I had taste.
Go play.
And my parents didn't baby me, and I was watching R-rated movies since I was 4. What up?
See, that's how things have turned on. This is the reason why things are messed up right now, Jordan. You've been watching a lot of rated R movies since you were 4?
Hell yeah, dude. What up? Listening to rap music my whole life, dude.
You let Eminem affect your whole life.
Eminem is affecting me right now. You can't tell. I heard Kamikaze. I was like, I need to make my hair blonde, even though his hair's dark now. I need to go back to real Slim Shady.
Just to say, I'm Jordan Fringe. Yes, I'm the real Jordan Fringe. All you other Jordan Fringe. You gonna say that? You gonna do some of that, Jordan? You gonna have a
not live, but I will say this: there is music coming. My rap collective that I'm a part of is getting signed. So
guys, I know about update 1.2. I got you. I hear you, my boys and girls. We're live streaming right now.
Oh, there's an update? Oh, we can't.
Right now?
I hear you guys about 1.2. I got you, but we're in the middle of a live stream and we're trying to put together some entertainment. I can't just stop everything and talk about Smash Brothers update 1.2.
Is it out now? Like
yes,
I could
right now.
Right now, as in like I am going to pick up my Switch. I am going to interrupt the podcast and tell you guys that I am downloading 1.2, but it's only for party games, okay? It's the 1.2 party version. The competitive version is coming a little bit later. Let's all download the update 1.2, shall we?
Yeah,
like,
we're at.
I just want to know if you could record the battles.
No, I'm joking with the chat, guys. I'm joking with the chat. I'm not actually upset. I just wanted to.
Oh, there it is. It says it right there. Look, it's version 1.2.0.
Oh, baby. Can we fix? So it's gonna fix. Does it fix matchmaking to where like it doesn't match up in 4-player matches like when you're playing?
When matchmaking and quick play, the format setting of your preferred rules will be more highly prioritized.
I told you guys. What did I tell you guys? I told you guys that was the first thing that they were gonna patch. Look at how many days after release. When did the game come out? I don't even remember. When did the game come out?
A week ago, almost.
About a week and some. I look at that. I told you guys. I knew they were gonna. That was gonna be the first thing because when Smash Brothers for Wii U came out, that was a problem. Like there wasn't regional settings in Smash Brothers for Wii U, guys. You know that you could be matched up with anybody anywhere. Yeah, It was
Wow.
yeah. So you'd be playing Japanese players, and it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? It was like
You
a
got you
robot.
gotta show them. You gotta show them what's what.
No,
You gotta let them know.
no, not when it's running at 5 frames per second because of the
Oh,
frame
that's
rate
when it's
delay.
at its best. Then you know.
There was one time where I was playing somebody. I think it had to have been like in like Mongolia or something, or like somewhere.
Ooh.
It was
Mongolia?
somewhere crazy. I don't know where it was, but I would press a button. Like I would press like the A button, like hit the A button, and no joke, I kid you guys not. 3 seconds later, my dude would jab. Like 3 seconds later, he would jab.
You just have to pre-plan your moves. Plan 3 seconds ahead.
You got to get out a book. You got to get out a book and write down what you're gonna do, and then follow that order.
Exactly.
Then put the controller down and let it play out on screen.
Oh yeah.
It's like Fire Emblem, dude. You're playing like Fire and putting your commands, and you gotta wait for the animation to start up.
I mean, if you want to play Smash, you gotta play. It's bad times, good times. You gotta get in there. You gotta show them what's what.
It was more input delay than anything because you press the button and then like 3 seconds later he does his move. So let me see this software update. It's almost done. It's almost done. I got a minute left.
Mine is like it's done.
Ooh,
Oh,
she
I got
won.
good.
My internet's garbage. My internet's just trash. Anyway, let's.
You're
move on to
you're also
go ahead.
live streaming, so
Yeah, that's true. I am. But I'm on a different. It should be on a different band though. Like when I'm live streaming and when I'm using my Switch, it's on this is on a 5 GHz band. Whereas when I'm live streaming, it's on the separate band, the 5G band.
oh.
But anyway, it's done. So
Bands will make her dance.
what'd you say?
I said bands will make her dance.
Bands to make her what?
That's a
Bands
song.
make her dance. Bands make her dance.
I've never heard of that song before. My bad.
What do you mean?
such
That was a
an old-
classic, Juicy J.
I'm such an old man. Is it an old song?
Oh, I got Evie.
No, it's like a few years
I
old.
got Evie as a present. That's cute.
How do you not know that song, OJ? What do you
I know.
listen to? Like
It's nobody, because I don't. Nobody likes me or nobody knows me or tells
nobody
me.
likes you?
No, nobody.
That's
likes
sad.
Me. That
I
is
thought
sad.
you were the
You never heard
like,
the radio?
gonna be the one who get the reference.
Jesus.
Why do you think that, Mandy?
Ooh, yikes.
Because you're hip.
I'm hip.
Ooh,
It's the
good,
first
good
time
recovery.
that's the first time anybody's told me that.
Yo,
Well,
solid recovery.
after like 2005, that's the first time, or 2009. After I graduated from college, that's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. I'm a
You were
nerd.
hip in 2009?
No, I
How
wasn't.
so?
Actually, no, I wasn't. Everybody, you know what the funny thing is? When I was on the football team, they would some of the guys would pay me to do their homework for them. I was always looked at as like the nerd slash weirdo guy that, that somehow plays football for some reason. I was always looked at, and I wasn't even looked at like like the smart like quarterback guy that's like popular with everybody, and gets good grades. I was looked at the weird nerd that's on this team for some reason. That's how I was always looked at. Pretty much anything after college or after high school. Sorry, after high school. High school was different, but college I was just like, it was just, oh man, switch almost fell. It was just like a weird, like I said, they would pay me to do their homework for them, and I'd be like, sure, I'll do it. Sure, why not? I'll do it. Old man OJ, yeah, I know, old man. Yeah, good. Everyone's saying good save, Mandy.
Yeah, that was a sly save right there. Cause you're hip.
Because you're hip. Yeah. Hip with it. All right, so let's move on to the next topic, shall we? You guys heard of this thing called the Game Awards?
Yep.
It passed.
Viewership by year, Mandy. Listen to this, Mandy. You youngins, because like this was a while ago, so many of you guys might have not remembered this for you young cats. But back in 2014, the viewership was 1.9 million. Okay. And that makes sense because Dragon Age Inquisition was Game of the Year that year. So that's the reason why viewership was so trash. Because that game was up. And Bayonetta got screwed. Bayonetta 2 got screwed. And Smash Bros. Got screwed. Mama Mercy would kill me if she was here. 2015, 2.3 million, up 23% from the previous year. 2016, 3.8 million, up 65% from the previous year. 2017, 11.5 million. That was the F the Oscars, screw the Oscars. That was that year. So that was up, and that's, of course, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild year. Up 202% from the previous year. And then, 2018, 26.2 million people tuned in to watch the Oscars, and this is sorry, the Oscars.
The Oscars.
Actually, to be honest, it's actually around that for the Oscars in the U.S. But this was global. This is global viewing, 26.2 million, up 128% from the previous year. So Jeff Keighley has single-handedly, well, not single-handedly, but Jeff Keighley. This is why I respect him. He has built this into a global, worldwide, highly viewed phenomenon. Like if you can get 26 million people to watch something, you can get advertisers, you can make this a thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. I respect him for that because nobody else was trying to. I mean, look at the Spike TV Awards. The Spike TV Awards were like the Spike Awards. They were trash. You know,
Yeah.
Nobody was trying to do this in the way that it needs to be done. Now, this is not perfect, obviously, with the Game Awards, and I know you guys are going to have opinions on these. I know Sean Long does. I know lots of people do. Sean Long's not here, but I know if he was here, he'd have
I got a
opinions.
copyright strike.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
And not from Nintendo.
Well,
Like,
claim.
what?
Your video got claimed.
Yeah, like I make a lot of money on my videos.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, hella, dude.
Yeah.
Hush.
But yeah, this is actually right around where the Oscars is for the U.S. So the Oscars does 26.5 million. I think it did that last year or whatever the last Oscars was. I don't know. I don't watch the Oscars. But anyway, that did 26.5 billion, but that was only in the US, whereas these numbers that I gave you for the Game Awards, that was global. So they're still nowhere near as big as the Oscars. But in the US, at least if you compare their global versus the US only, the Game Awards is definitely getting closer. It's getting a little bit, still very far off, but definitely getting closer. But I'm still going to say, F the Oscars. I'm still going to say that because I really don't give a crap about the Oscars. And I was actually happy when he said that. I was like, good, I hate the Oscars. I ain't watching that. I never watch it. But anyway, that's just my opinion. All right, so what do you guys think? We're going to start off with F is for Fringe. What do you think
Hey,
about these
that's
numbers?
me. So, the Game Awards, that was a thing that happened. So this was premiering while I was at the launch for Smash Bros. While we were waiting in the line. So like there was various groups of people like watching it and all that. And I just want to say, I got my hair done before. Everyone keeps saying in the chat, like, oh, I copied Jonah Hill because he came out and did it. Like, listen, that happened a day after I did my hair. So Jonah Hill copied me. All right, just saying. But I will say this. Like, years ago, I wasn't really the biggest Jeff Keighley fan, and I met him this year at E3, and I actually really kind of liked the dude. And after watching the Video Game Awards, dude, I really like Jeff Keighley. I really like his I don't care about this attitude about certain things. My favorite thing is when they're showing off Crash Team Racing, which I was talking about like all week on Twitter, like, yo, it's going to be announced. Like, don't be surprised. Thank you to Insider Information. But like, dope, right? But like when the Crash Bandicoot guy was there and he was like, yeah, you got to hit it. And he's like, no, I have a whole show to run. I'm just going to open it. I was deadpan laughing so hard because no inside information now. But I just saw it pop up. But like he just opens it up. He's like, no, I'm not gonna bash it open. I like his attitude like that. The show, it's whatever. It has its ups, it has its downs. I was actually in the Nintendo store when they turned on the giant TV to show off the from Joker from Persona 5, and everyone went crazy. So like I was filming some of the reactions for that. I was helping for like media stuff. And so that was really exciting because everyone like freaked out and had like this crazy, ridiculous reation, which that's a whole nother thing to talk about another time. I'm sure you've already talked about it. I think I've already seen you make videos about what it means.
We can talk
for
about other
it.
DLC. We can talk about it again because I'm going to get into some of the best parts, like what were your favorite parts of the Game Awards or whatever. So yeah, we can talk about that.
I know you were salty because a game where you can't jump won Game of the Year,
I was
boys.
not salty.
God of War was
not
the
salty.
upset, and I know you were sitting there like you can't even jump in that
I said
game.
God of War is probably
you can't
gonna,
even jump in that
I
game.
said
At
God
least
of War
Red
is gonna
Dead
win.
had a little bit of jumping, but God of War has no jumping.
I said God of War is gonna
dope.
win, dude.
God of War deserves it. Haven't even beaten it yet, but I've played like half it. It's pretty dope. So yeah, no. Overall, like I think Keighley is getting better at putting this show together. I like Keeley's attitude. Like I said, I like him as a person now. Just like now that I've met him and I see where he's coming from, and just how he's like, I got a 3-hour show to run here. I'm not going to do that. I love his attitude. Yeah. Overall, the show could care less with how like good or bad the whole show was. The whole game player of the year with Sonic Fox. Major yikes. Either way. The show was all right. I didn't mind it. Not really anything to like love or hate. I just like Jeff Keighley, and then Crash Team Racing got shown off, so that was cool.
I will say real quick, with Sonic Fox, I think that his mind was in the right spot, but I just think that the delivery. I would just wish the delivery was just a little bit cleaner. That's all. That's the only thing that I'll say about that. I just wish the delivery was. Although that greatly benefited him, by the way. He gained, I think, 30 to 40,000.
No,
Twitter
what he said
followers.
is easily going to get him attention. I
Yeah,
just wish, like, hey, quit trying to bring politics into all this stuff, my friend.
yeah,
Just accept your award. Say thank you.
yeah.
You could talk, like, it doesn't matter, like, if you're gay, you're black, you do whatever, like, you whatever, like, that's dope. I don't see you as that. I see you as, now you won you're the best game player. You beat Ninja. Hey, congratulations. Take your award. Say thank you and do whatever you want. I mean, it's your life. Do what you want. But I'm just saying, you don't gotta. Why does everyone gotta use a platform to stir up controversy, my friend?
The
Got
way
him.
I see it is that from his point of view, it's not just something you take up, say thank you, and move on. It meant something like,
I mean, not really. It's a made up award.
Well, it meant
well,
something more to him because he's had
I get
a
that
lot
he's
of
had
bad experiences, and even
sure.
in his
I
own, like when he goes to play, people have harassed him or have said certain things to him when he goes to
and
play, so he can't even escape the realities of how he is or who he is,
and
even
that
when he's playing.
aspect I
Yeah,
completely understand. I just think that it was like again, if he just said, it's like I faced adversity, for my sexuality, for my interest in being a furry, for my skin color, like I get it, like cool,
mm-hmm.
that's absolutely fine. But to be like everything a Republican hates and to like go on in a speech about other stuff, like it's
I
like,
think he
dude,
was just trying to be funny, but it came
yeah,
off
but
as
there's a way of there's
cringy.
timing. There's timing and way to say things, or just not saying it. But either
He
way,
was trying to do like F the Oscars, but in like a
no,
more,
that's why they brought the guy back.
But he
Like that.
didn't
That's
say. But he didn't say it though.
but they brought him back, which was a nice nod.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I'll take that. That was a smart move to bring him back because he's what got the most views about it last year. But yeah, that's my opinions. No hate to Sonic Fox. I don't know the guy. I don't hate him. I don't have anything bad against him. I just think that it was a pretty bad acceptance speech, though.
Okay,
Um,
that's a fair point if you want to,
yeah.
or fair point of view if you want to have that. But Sonic Fox totally deserved that award. He is a phenomenal player. He's
I don't even know what he plays.
He plays Dragon Ball Fighters, and he also plays like Mortal Kombat and Injustice. He plays those games.
So he plays party games.
Party games. He plays party games, but no, he's a phenomenal player. I didn't even know.
Dang, dude, Ninja lost, dude. Everyone was like,
Ninja won. What's it called? The other award.
He won something.
Yeah,
So.
he won. What did
I
he
don't
win?
even know.
I forgot
I don't
what he
remember.
won. He won something else.
Did he?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
won
he
something
did.
else. Yeah, he
I
won
just
something
forgot.
else. But there was just a bunch of Fortnite streamers in that category, though. It was just like all Fortnite streamers. Like there was like three or
Who's
four.
the best Fortnite streamer?
Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, like, yeah, pretty much.
They
But
could have done better with the YouTuber category. They
what
only put
was
like
there a YouTuber category?
No, there was like a personality category, but
Best content.
it was really like streamers.
Content
Basically.
creator of the year, people are saying. But
So,
did he? I mean, okay, what do you consider content creation?
oh, we're gonna get into this.
What do you consider content creation? Because like, there's creating content and there's live streaming. That's a whole nother debate. Like his YouTube channel is not like he's not creating content for YouTube, but
he does.
he's chopping up videos,
Yeah,
throwing them
and
on
then
there.
he's paying somebody. He's probably paying somebody else to do it too.
Yeah, it's highlights of something that he live streamed, which is content. I don't fault that, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know why he was in YouTube Rewind. That's my issue. He's a Twitch platformer. I know his YouTube channel's big, but like, it's highlights, bro.
Well,
like,
you say what? You don't know why he was in YouTube Rewind?
I said I don't agree. I mean, I don't agree with him being in YouTube Rewind because I don't think anyone really sees him as a YouTuber, even though he has a very large channel.
Yeah, like 20 million recently.
I mean, it's just a highlight channel. If that's enough to put you in a YouTube Rewind, hey, good on you, man. You're having a killer year. You got deals with Samsung. You're out here. You're killing it. I'm not here to hate on you. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah, I don't really see him as a YouTuber or anything. I don't see somebody who chops up gameplay footage from from Twitch and then puts it on YouTube and like doubles up, right? Essentially,
Right? Yeah.
Up,
doubling your profits, bro.
Yeah. I think he probably makes more off of Twitch. Well,
Oh, absolutely. He makes more off the subs on
the subs
Twitch,
and
but
the revenue.
At how large his channel is, and for the people that don't watch Twitch and just watch the highlights, he's making bank on YouTube too.
Oh yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So he out here, but Not really. Like he's not on this platform. He just has a presence on the platform.
Because he's not actually like making actual content. Like, it
Right.
would be nice if
No.
he actually like, if he actually made some content for the YouTube audience. Like, hey guys, like talking to
Yeah.
YouTube in particular. Like, hey, here's what I'm doing on this. That'd be nice.
Like even if it was just vlogs about his life or like just an update about like stuff, like cool. Like I would even accept that. Like, all right, you're on the platform. You have like, you're here. But like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like again, no hate. Keep
Sounds
doing
like
your
Mandy
thing.
disagrees with that.
Mandy, what? Disagree with me. What do you got to say?
I don't really like Ninja, so
Oh,
he could
okay.
stay on Twitch. I don't care.
Now that's a statement. You heard it here
What are you talking
first.
about? His Fortnite skills are unparalleled. What do you like?
It's
Yeah.
not because this.
Have you
it's
seen
personality.
Tfue? Have you seen Tfue?
No.
Tfue is way better at Fortnite.
You don't like his?
And he's rising up. Tfue's
haven't
gonna
seen Tfue.
pass Ninja, dude.
I haven't seen Tfue, but
I don't like.
I don't
his
even know. I
personality.
just know Tfue's name and I've seen a couple of his things. I don't give one crap who's better at Fortnite. I'm just stirring up drama.
of course.
Put that. You need a new tag. It's like drama alert. Like you need to put like some
Drama
drama
alert over
banner.
here?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what
Put a picture of Keemstar on the screen.
Mandy, Mandy, what was your favorite moments of the Game Awards?
I liked the persona surprise thing. I definitely did not see that coming. Like, holy moly. I didn't think they could surprise a character. But oh my gosh, they like. Whew,
Everyone
went
at
out
the
of
Nintendo store knew there was an announcement because they were saying, "Hey guys, we're turning on the TV in like 30 minutes. Something big is going to happen at the Game Awards." So everyone's like, "Oh, is there going to be a new character?" So it was kind of like pre-excitement. Like
I
there was
didn't
no
know it was
like
gonna be like
initial surprise.
Joker.
Dude, no one
I
saw
was,
that coming. That's the where the DLC now,
there's
the
no
theories come
hint,
intact.
so I
It
was
doesn't
like,
matter what's
what?
on the Switch now.
What?
Sora's coming, baby. It doesn't matter what's on the
Yeah,
Switch.
I feel that too.
How can I forget the opening? Yo, how are they gonna bring all presidents on there? Like I thought they were all gonna come out and be like, "Yo, we just made a joint console together. We're ending our wars." Like I
Yeah,
thought they were
right.
gonna come out saying "Kumbaya." Like, dude, that was one of the coolest moments ever. Like,
That
do you think they're all
was.
standing next to each other like this? Yeah, we're gonna pretend to be happy, but we all hate each other.
Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, if anybody would be like that, it'd probably be the dude from Sony, right? 'Cause
Yeah, absolutely. He was sitting over. He's like, oh, "I gotta share the stage," and
I
like
don't think
Reggie's like,
he
"What up?"
probably wouldn't want to do that because
Reggie was like,
well,
Dude,
because
that-
they have
dude.
no business relationship. Like Sony, well, they have a very small. The only tie between Sony and Microsoft, outside of stuff that like let's just say like Minecraft, or that's it. Minecraft and crossplay. That's it. And that was kind of like forced crossplay from fan pressure and from everything like that. So it wasn't even like Sony wanted to do that, but like that's all the business that they have. Whereas like Nintendo and Microsoft, they've had business before in the past. They've had like you have the Minecraft Nintendo 2DS. There's other things that are going down with that. So I don't know. I think if anybody didn't want to be there, it'd be the Sony dude, Sean Layden.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo was cool with everybody on stage. I think
Nintendo
it
don't
was
need
like
to worry about no one on that stage. That's the thing. Nintendo don't need to worry what they think.
Hmm?
Nintendo don't need to worry about what anyone thinks on that stage. They're like, yeah, we're owning this night because we're gonna drop Joker later. Like,
But did
we
they
got
own this
you.
night? Wait, who owned the night though? I haven't seen many videos of people saying like, oh well, this person
Okay,
won
Sony
or anything like that.
won technically for their game being Game of the Year,
Mhm.
but I think what people remember most about the Game Awards is, aside from Sonic Fox's speech, the fact that Joker was announced. I think that was the biggest thing of the night. I think it had the biggest reaction where I was when I saw it. I think it had the biggest reaction online, and it's the one thing I've saw the most videos about. So I would say Nintendo came. They brought it. It's like to them, it's just like we're just going to announce a character, but to the internet, it's like it's a big deal because it's not just any character. Like it was a big crossover character. Some people are saying Mortal Kombat. I think Mortal Kombat was dope. I think the 21 Savage song was kind of interesting for the trailer, and I have nothing against 21 Savage. I actually like his music. I just think it was weird for when they timed it in the trailer. Mortal Kombat 11, that was dope. I think that was something we knew was coming for a long time at this point. But yeah, like I think it was Nintendo's night, but I think Nintendo kind of gets it like every year at this point now because they know how to bring it. They know they'll bring something big. But again, I give it up to Jeff, dude. Jeff brought the 3 presidents up on stage to shock everyone. So Jeff, like however you pulled that off to get them all there to stand on the stage, whatever you bribed them with, whatever you paid them, whatever you had to do in secret that you can't tell for the rest of your life and you hold to your grave, good on you, man. That was dope. Really enjoyed it. That was a great way to open the show. So yeah, again, give it up to Jeff Keighley.
I do want to say this real quick, guys, with the patch notes with Super Smash Brothers before we get back to favorite moments.
Yikes.
Donkey Kong, Link, Kirby, Ice Climbers, Young Link, Olimar, Toon Link, Villager, Greninja, Pac-Man, Duck Hunt, Isabelle. All of those got adjustments. You're going to have to wait for the professional players to lab everything because Nintendo's not going to tell you exactly what they adjusted. They just said that those characters got adjusted. It could be buffs. It could be nerfs. We don't know. So for people asking about that, that's what's going on there. They optimized the matchmaking as well, so they did that as well. So you should. So there you go. All right. So in terms of favorite moments for myself, Joker being announced for Smash Brothers, but also another thing, like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah. Oh,
Huge
yes.
fan of
I
the
forgot.
franchise.
Dude,
Yes.
as soon as I started seeing that, I was like, okay, this isn't the Marvel project that Square Enix was working on because they said the Marvel something was going to be there. So everyone assumed it was Square Enix's long secreted Avengers project. But then, like, you're like, wait, what is this? And I started seeing like the gameplay. I'm like, yo, there's no way this is Alliance 3. And then they dropped that title and it's a Switch exclusive. Get the F out of here.
Yeah.
I was so hyped about that. I was like, one, that's even coming back is insane. Two, the fact that it's a Switch exclusive, yo, that just shows the Nintendo ain't just that port console, baby. Then I'll give it to Nintendo on that. That's a big win for the console right there. Even if it's only a timed exclusive or not, that's a win.
I think it's an outright exclusive.
That's what it seems like,
Because
but that's like kind of a big game to like have as
Nintendo's
an
publishing
exclusive.
it.
So I didn't even see that they're actually publishing.
Yeah, and
publishing it.
I'm pretty sure they picked a developer because because you have to remember Activision had the Ultimate Alliance, right?
Yeah.
And Team Ninja's making this one. So I think Nintendo bought the
okay.
license and picked the developer for the game, which they picked like, well, we're going to use our people, we're going to use Team Ninja. We know them. We've worked with them before. They did Metro Other M. They've worked with us before, so we're going to use Team Ninja. So I think they bought the license and they picked up picked who that was going to develop it because I think that they know. To me, this is like, I wouldn't say panic or desperation, but this is like Nintendo knows something is coming next year that's not going to be on Switch, or something in that line. So they need, hey, we can pick up something for way cheaper. Obviously, Ultimate Alliance isn't going to be as expensive as, the bigger projects or whatever the case is.
Sure.
So,
it's still a Marvel contract though.
Yeah.
So I don't see it being like just like cheap.
Yeah.
But that's a big get to bring something back because the Alliance games are pretty highly coveted. They still go for a pretty price, like they're good games and I enjoyed them.
Great games.
So I'm very excited for 3. So this better have online co-op. I better be able to play with friends. Please don't mess this up. Like please make sure the online with friends works 100%.
I'm thinking it will, but you never know, right?
You never know. Look at Smash right now. They weren't prepared.
Well, they fixed it. Oh, well, maybe they fixed it.
Maybe they fixed it. I don't know. I don't know. But they weren't prepared. They said they was. We even paid for it. I didn't pay for it yet, but people paid for it, and they weren't prepared. So
we'll see.
Yeah. No, good on you, Nintendo. I'm really excited about that. That is so cool. If Nintendo starts doing stuff like that, like getting these properties, like that's a thing again, I'm so down, dude.
They've done it with like, what I noticed with Nintendo? They do it with like dead stuff.
Yeah, bring back dead things. Yeah, I'm about that. Bring back Croc. Buy Croc from that rich guy. Bring back Croc, and put him in Smash.
Are you an Ultimate Alliance fan at all, Mandy?
No, I'm not.
Why are you not an Ultimate Alliance fan, and why are you off?
I'm not really a Marvel fan.
Why are you not? Okay, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Why are you not a Marvel Ultimate Alliance fan? Why are you going to be off of this podcast if you don't change your mind?
And why do you have no culture and taste?
And why do you have no culture and taste? Go ahead and answer, and make sure you answer them correctly, or you're off.
In that order.
In that order. I like making Mandy sweat, dude. It's so funny.
Well, so you see, hey, have you ever had brittle nut medley? Pretty good.
We're joking, Mandy. We're joking.
I know. Hopefully.
You're DC.
Yeah, it's a DC Universe.
You're a DC Universe fan. Is that what's going on here, Mandy?
No, I don't like DC either. I'm not really a superhero fan.
Yikes.
No superheroes, but yet you have a Mario beat. Mario's a superhero, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, like
Is he?
No, he's not. I don't think so.
I don't even watch like the big Marvel
Did I
movies.
miss a game?
I don't think he is. No, but he has superhero strength.
He has superhero powers. He can get flames out of his hand.
Yeah, Mario has all the characteristics of a superhero.
Sometimes he takes shrooms and he thinks he's really tall.
But sometimes he's a wuss and sometimes he's not. Sometimes he can die like in a hit, and then sometimes he's like he can like take multiple hits. It just depends on the game, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes the Goomba can touch him and he's dead.
Thank you,
Like,
Ace Tech. They just said Mario is a plumber, but technically in the lore now he's not a plumber anymore. They
Yeah.
released lore like what, a year or two ago. It said he's no longer a plumber. So he was a
Interesting.
plumber. He got laid off.
I
It's
think he's doing a
unfortunate. It's
lot. I
hard
think he's
times.
doing. He's got invited to Smash.
He's doing better now. That's why he's so angry in the new Smash. He walks on the map. That's why he's so angry. He's like, I got laid off. He's just
Well,
angry, dude.
he is called Super Mario, so there you go. So superpowers, Super Mario. That's true. He is.
And
Called
it is a party game, so it's all good.
all of his games are party games. Every single
Yep.
one. Did you guys ever play
100%.
Mario Paint?
Yeah, party game.
That was
Mario.
Mario
What?
Mario teaches typing. Party game. Hand
Mario,
your bro the
Mario
keyboard.
Paint.
You know what
Did you
I'm
guys ever
saying?
play Mario Paint? That was
Yeah.
a great
No,
game.
I did Mario typing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Mario teaches typing, dude.
Well,
Great.
there's an assist trophy in Smash Brothers. Have you guys ever seen like the fly swatter? Like it comes out. There's a
Oh
fly
my
swatter
God.
one, and that's from Mario Paint. And that's such a dope reference because as a kid, Mario Paint was such a cool game because it was like a hybrid, like a computer game and like a Super Nintendo game put together because you used the mouse. Like there was like a mouse attachment that you could use. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people talk about mouse support for Xbox. Bro, we were doing that on Super Nintendo. Let's go.
Yeah. We
So-
out here.
Yeah, we out here in 1992 doing the mouse and keyboard. Well, I don't think there was keyboard support, but there was a mouse support. You used to play the game, or you could play it with.
That
the
was a
controller.
really chunky, weird mouse, but it worked.
Hey, I used it, man. I used it when I was a kid. I had borrowed it from a friend, dude. I borrowed Mario Paint from a friend because he was leaving for the summer. So the whole summer I had Mario Paint, and I played that game like every day. It was like your creative
you make?
juices went flowing, right? Like you could. It seemed
you make?
endless. I
Like,
used to
what'd you
make
do?
really crappy songs.
Oh.
You know how you can
They
put like the
should do-
different symbols and make different
Yeah.
songs, like in beats? I used to make really crappy songs. I used to just draw really bad renditions of Mario. I wish I could have recorded all that when I was a kid, like and all that stuff. But I
Hey,
never
you still
did.
got time. We could do it now.
I know.
We have the
when I was-
technology.
Yeah, I know when I was a kid. It's like that just stopped. Just grew up just the other day, like last year. just became an adult recently, dude.
Yo, how is there? Just real quick, we got 203 people watching and 54 likes. Mandy, what should they do about that?
Can you guys like this podcast, please?
Tell
That was not
authority.
assertive enough, Mandy. Let's hear it.
Okay.
authority. Yell at
Okay.
them.
Like the podcast, please, or you'll piss me off.
You'll piss her off.
You don't want to piss
You
off
want to
Mandy.
you want to piss her off.
That beanie comes off, and when the beanie comes off, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
I still sound so bad.
Well,
You're okay,
I'm like
Mandy.
Kirby.
Everybody loves you, Mandy.
100 likes. All right, 100 likes, or the
See,
beanie's
Joe-
coming off.
Joe Henry says I liked it. Everybody loves you, Mandy. I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about you. People hate me. Some people just absolutely hate my guts. I'd probably say people say
But
the
they're
same thing
still
about
here to
Jordan.
tell you that.
Yeah, I probably some people have said the same
Every
thing about
week.
you, right, Jordan?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I get all hate all the time. I love
Yeah.
it. It's my
I have not
favorite.
heard anybody say that they hate you. So at least you're loved, Mandy. You are loved. And even
Because
like
they
at
know.
1,000 subscribers, there was people that hated my even
Yo,
when I was-
before I was
People
even a
hate me.
YouTuber, people hated my guts.
Yeah,
Like, what up?
exactly. I got some of the football team hated my guts when I played junior college. They locked me in a locker for an hour and a half until my coach
Ooh.
found me.
Whoa.
It's my running back.
That's
coach
pretty.
found me.
That's like comedic bullying.
They
Like that's
slam-
like,
yeah, they
that's
s-
like throwing the locker and slamming it closed.
Well, they
That's
slammed me
stuff
into
you
the
see in the
locker,
movie.
and I punched one of them, and he punched me in the stomach. And I was just fighting him, and they all just took me, and they just slammed me against the locker, then threw me in the locker and locked it. And I was an hour and a half late to practice because I was in my own locker. That was the worst part about it. I was in my own
With
locker.
your own.
I was in my own locker with my gear right there and everything. So I was in my own.
Yeah, I would have
locker.
I would have beat the locker up and got out, dude. You gotta
I
use
tried
that
to get
Hulk
out.
strength.
I was kicking it and everything. I was trying to kick, and I just couldn't. I could not get out of that locker, dude. I could
That's
not. I
scary.
could not get out of that
Yikes.
locker. Was not, and it smelled really bad because it's a football locker, so it's like grass and stuff like that. So it wasn't the best experience, but I think I learned. I think I grew a lot. I think I learned as an individual after that you probably shouldn't say certain things to 6'4" linemen. Like there's certain things you should say and you shouldn't say, especially to a group of them. Maybe you can say 1-to-1, but to 3 is not the best idea. So I did learn a very valuable lesson to not provoke 6'3" and up linemen that weigh double your weight. That's the thing that I did learn.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dope.
you don't have to be sorry. It's okay. It happened a long time. It happened 13 years ago. So I've been trauma. I mean, I've had some nightmares, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I think after this time, I finally learned to accept it. What happened that day. So
Are you gonna make it through?
there was times where I thought I didn't. Was no, I'm just, I'm gonna make it.
Yikes.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, I had enough room to move my shoulders, so it wasn't like horrible.
Oh my gosh.
It just wasn't great. That's all. What did I say? I rather not say what I say.
Stuff that's probably not okay to say in
Yeah,
2018.
stuff that's probably not the best thing to say about people and stuff. So I didn't say anything. It wasn't anything like racist or anything, but it wasn't necessarily the nicest comment about somebody's something that they could or could not have been dating.
Yikes.
So yeah, but whatever. So yeah, we'll move on from that.
Anyway, hey, did you know that Smash Bros. The party game?
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a part of it. Sometimes my mouth has gotten me in trouble and put me in situations that you shouldn't be in. So yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to the last topic here before we get into Q&A, guys. No More Heroes. So there is going to be a big presentation next week at the really convenient time of 2 a.m. for me here. So, I mean, I was really excited about a 2 a.m. big presentation.
That's 5 a.m. for me.
Yeah, with a huge announcement from Suda51 for No More Heroes. So, Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. They didn't specify exactly the announcement, what was going to happen, but there's a huge announcement. So, we already know about the game. That's already been detailed. They've already talked about the season pass a little bit. They've already talked about other stuff. So, some people have been speculating, some people being me, some people being me speculating that we could get an announcement for No More Heroes 1 and 2 HD on the Switch.
Listen, there's a lot of things.
Probably.
You get 1 and 2 on the Switch, right? Maybe an actual third game, saying, hey, it's in production.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis for Smash. Hey, not a bad idea. Also, I'm really excited about the game. I like the No More Heroes games. I've been waiting for this one.
Are you excited for this one, though? Because a lot of people
very
don't like
excited.
the style of it.
I'm very excited. I love the world. I like the idea of what they're doing with this one. It's like a nice little, little sprinkle, a little something extra in between, a next game. So I'm about it. I really like the first
I didn't know you had that opinion. I thought you wouldn't like it that much.
No, I am all about. Ever since they showed it off, I was like, okay, different, but okay. Like if it's better than never getting anything else again. And I think with the talk about it, if it does well, and if whatever the announcement is, I do hope that we're going to lead into a third game. I relate it similar to like what's happening tonight at midnight. So Borderlands 2 VR comes out tonight, right? And I'm very excited about that, even though it's just the second game in VR. Cool, don't need it, but I'm definitely excited about it because I know that this is the last final push for Gearbox to get funding and fully finish making Borderlands 3 for next year. So like it's like a nice little in-between thing. May not be what you want, but it's something that I'm still excited about. So I'm very excited for anything No More Heroes. I think that what they're going for is interesting with it. It's not the original 2 game. I love No More Heroes 1 and 2. I think they're fantastic games. I didn't play them when they put them on the PS3. I loved them on the Wii though.
I put them on the Wii first, then the PS3.
I just never picked them up.
No More Heroes 2 isn't on the PS3 though. So just
it isn't. It's just the first.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know. Yeah. See how much I know on that. But like the first 2, those games, phenomenal. It's like I'm not the biggest fan of Suda51 games all the time, but those 2. Phenomenal. They were great. So I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with this, and then what they're going to do with 3, because with the motion controls with the Joy-Con, baby.
You'll be able to play it. I think they'll do both ways, like No More Heroes 2, right?
Yeah. Like I think you'll have an option for both. Absolutely.
For No More Heroes 3, because Travis Strikes Again, you play it. You don't play. I don't think there's really motion controls in it.
No. That just looks like you control it with a regular controller. But I think you'll have options for both in a third, quote unquote third actual game, which would be dope if they're like, yo, we're working on it. More announcements later, but they just put a logo on the screen that says 3 and like a subtitle or whatever. I'm about it. Or announce him for Smash, because I'd totally want to learn how to main him.
Yeah. You know what? People are talking about Smash, but I don't know. I don't know because we just got Joker announced, so then he would have to be a DLC character too. So are they going to announce DLC character 2 so close to DLC character 1?
I mean, when
Hmm?
didn't when they do the last Smash game, they just kind of announced all the DLC at once?
No, no, they were split apart, pretty far apart between them.
Were they? Okay, I
Yeah,
don't remember.
yeah.
But I mean,
Sometimes they announced two characters at once, but for the most part, it was always like a character, and then this is the next character that's coming. This is like, over the course of like from 2014, we only knew about Mewtwo, and then next year they like throughout the time they made announcements. They were never all together though. So
well, either way, whatever we get from it, I'm excited. I like that franchise. I'm glad it's continuing. Whatever this, whatever they classify this little sub game as, and to whatever they're working on next. I don't really care if he's in Smash or not. That'd be dope. If not, whatever. I'm just excited that I feel like we are going to get an announcement for a third game that they're working on it. So,
Mandy, you excited about this?
I personally never played a No More Heroes
oh
game.
my God, have you ever
Mm-mm.
played a game in your life?
Oh my.
Come on.
So I am looking forward to hearing the news so I could actually play a game.
If it comes to like Switch, like No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine they bring the port and then they announce a third game and they announce that 1 and 2 are actually coming to the Switch?
Do
that
it.
would be the greatest thing ever, would it not? That would be like the
I would
best
be
possible
so
outcome.
about that.
Yeah, that would be the
Because
best
I feel like
possible
that's what
outcome.
they're going to do when they finally show off Metroid 4. They're going to be like Metroid 4 and also Experience 1, 2, and 3 coming to the Switch. Like,
They
I feel like
have
they're
to
going to
do
start
that.
doing that.
Yeah, they have
They,
to. They have
that's
to.
a have to.
Yeah.
But listen, if you're going to put No More Heroes 3 on the Switch, like, obviously, like, put 1 and 2 on the Switch. Let people play those games. You released it for 30, $40, pop that bad boy out. Get people introduced to how it's really played, like the main core series.
The only thing that would be, I guess, would be difficult would be No More Heroes 2, because that would have to be a complete, like, they'd have to tinker with it quite a bit because it was on the Wii.
So was the first
So
one?
it's like No More Heroes 1, that's already in HD on the PS3. So that's much easier. I would think
Sure.
would be easier to bring over than like a No More
Really?
Heroes 2.
I don't think it'd be terribly hard to just kind of update it a little bit. I don't think it would take too much resource time away from them making a third game.
Well, no,
Or
I'm
they
not saying
could
that.
panic button.
No, I'm not saying that it would take too much like time. I'm just saying like it would just be more work for them than a No More Heroes 3, because like No More Heroes No More Heroes Paradise. So that's the PS3 version, right? So
Yeah.
I mean that's in HD. You can just I mean it's already built for an HD system, whereas the Weaver, that's a 480p.
Get panic button,
you know.
help them come through and just finish it up
I
for
don't know
them.
if this is style of Panic Button that Panic Button would do. I think Suda would do it. I think they would do it, but I just don't know. Like I don't know when it would come out. Like I'm thinking that it's gonna happen though. I'm not saying that it's not gonna happen.
I think
thinking
that
they
would be
will.
a sometime summer release, maybe like for
of next
for
year.
1 and 2. Yeah, for next for
Okay.
2019, and then a third game would come out in early 2020, like March, April 2020.
Of 20. Okay, so 2020 for No More Heroes. So we have Travis X again January. So that because that game's
Right.
that game's almost here, pretty much here. It's here in less than a month. Or no.
Yeah.
No. It's the end of January. Sorry.
A month and a half. It's coming next
Yeah,
month.
it's coming next month.
Yeah.
It's coming next month, and then so then summer would be like maybe the No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Yeah,
thinking-
that's. I think it'd be a good time to kind of like if there's like a lull, and there's nothing really out there, just drop that in the summer. Have something cool come out in between. It's not in the crowded holiday. It's not in the start of the year with a couple of their bigger titles, and then have 3 come out, next year and have that be like an announcement, like just announce 3 is being worked on, and then during E3 or some one of their directs throughout the year announce that the third game, like later on in the year, not at the beginning of the year, announce that the third game is dated, and like give a trailer for it and saying it's coming early 2020.
Sock on 10 with the Sock on 10 with the $2 donation, first donation of the night. Thank you, Sock on 10. And he says, Mandy Lee only plays party and weeb games. Is that true, Mandy?
Excuse me, sir. I play a whole variety of games. I play PlayStation games. I play all types of games.
Yeah.
I think he's right.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
What?
Infighting on the podcast. What up?
What? I don't only play those games. And so
What's
what
the
if
last
I
game you
did?
played?
That's cool.
Besides Smash,
That's
what'd you play
cool.
before Smash?
Pokemon Let's Go.
What'd you play before that?
I finished a lot of games. Like Xenoblade.
What'd you play before that?
I don't know.
So I'm only hearing weeb stuff so far. You gotta throw in like a Call of Duty or something in there. Quick, save yourself.
Shit. Okay.
Yikes. PG-13 demonetized.
Demonetized. They demonetized my last live stream. Well, they put it under review, demonetized, but then they reviewed it and it was okay because like I was talking about like crumb side YouTubers that keep on like mentioning me and like trying to
Crumb side.
trying to
That's still a thing?
It's really not, to be
I
honest.
really thought that died out.
They're trying to cling on to relevancy, but nobody watches their garbage YouTube
The
videos anymore.
Xbox is the PS4 is
nobody.
trapped.
Yeah, the
Twitch
crumb
is
side.
dead.
But I said I don't give. I said the S word a couple times, you know, and
How dare you?
They demonetized my video, but then they reviewed it and said everything was okay. But yeah, somebody brought up something. Oh, well, the crumb side says somebody from the crumb side says your corpus. I'm just like, dude, why do I care? Like, I don't care, dude.
Yo, we need 19 more likes, guys. Let's get them 19 likes up real quick.
Yeah, crumb side
all
is
right.
dead, bro.
Man, did you figure out any other games? Anything else?
I'm looking at my shelf. Hold up.
See, Sakon Test, technically that's all I played too. So Sakon was, first of all, Sakon, he might be a blank avatar, but he's actually a cool dude.
Weeb stuff. I'm like, technically, like
I play is weeb stuff too, man. Like,
I play a lot of non-weeb stuff, but like I like my weeb stuff. Like I'm excited for
Smash
Jump Force.
Brothers
He ain't. OJ ain't excited for Jump Force. I am. I'm very excited.
Is Smash Brothers weeb or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then yeah,
100%.
I love Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
Smash Brothers.
Anything that's not like a casual or like a bro game is like weeb. Honestly, at this point in the culture.
Yeah, then I play mostly weeb games.
Boom.
Dude,
just own it.
First of all, weeb games
just
are
own
awesome.
it.
I got weeb posters behind me. I like weeb stuff. Like I like it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can tell, OJ.
Bial. That's a Chappelle.
Your whole channel is based on weeb culture.
You're damn right.
Sunning guy, like all that stuff. You know
yeah, it is. You got a problem?
No, absolutely not. Do you, boo?
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with that at all. I support it.
Bial.
Too much hating for stupid stuff. We all gotta love. All love.
See, look, then French fam is coming through. Right when I say that.
It's a great comment. Thanks, K19.
K19 French fam, $5 donation. Don't know why he's not using Streamlabs, but that's okay.
Just to mess with you, just to make you a little irate,
just to trigger me a little.
He only wanted to give you $250.
Yeah. Well, no, I get.
Sorry,
I get
$3.
I get $350.
You get $3 something.
I get $350. Uncle
Sam just wanted to give you $3 something.
Okay. Yeah. You said weeb games are trash. Xenoblade sucks. Suck.
Well,
suck.
You heard it here first.
Wow.
You heard it here first. Rex is garbage. You heard it.
Oh,
here
that's
first.
true.
You heard it here first. That's why he's not in Smash Brothers. You heard it here first.
I like this comment. What is weeb?
What is a weeb?
No, just what is weeb?
What is weeb?
What is weeb?
Weeb is me. That is my channel. So anytime that you see me do, hand signs and stuff like that, that is weeb. That is the definition of weeb. Is
player weebsense.
Player weebsense. Unleash your inner weebish.
Any more inside info from Jordan? Yeah. What stuff's coming. There's expect some more now. Hey guys, let me tell you right now, No More Heroes 3, Travis back again for a third time. Official title coming 2020, announced in next month or whenever the announcement is, whenever that announcement's coming. I don't know. We're getting both games HD summer next year. It's gonna be lit. Travis is back. That's all I gotta say. Heard it here first. Also, Mandy, play Ultimate Alliance.
Okay.
Mandy. By the way, play Ultimate Alliance, please. Mandy.
Yes. That's yeah, absolutely.
So I think I don't know how we deviated so far from No More Heroes,
but we're here.
I'm telling you, man. See, this is exactly why my podcast will be better than the Spawn. This is the reason why.
That's why it's better, because how much more laughs do you have on here? The Spawncast so serious. It's a bunch of serious guys going, I like this or I don't like this, and yeah, that was pretty cool. Our podcast,
we're secretly plotting literally, we're secretly plotting when and how we're going to destroy it. Me and Jordan secretly are doing
Yeah,
that. So
we figured it out.
we figured it
Listen,
out.
we got the connects, we got the contacts. Like
I'm telling you,
it's all done.
it's
It's
all.
done. Just wait, 2019, you'll be like Spawncast 2, you know? You'd be like, huh, how am I going to spend my Saturday nights? Huh, I wish there was a program to watch. Oh, I guess there isn't anymore. You know, that's what I'm saying.
And like 10 minutes after this show stops, John's like, "I heard you guys said something." They're like, "No, we were
Hey,
just, no, it wasn't my idea. I think." Oh.
I guess I'm going to have to find a new replacement for you on the podcast now.
I was like, "So I heard you say something, huh? It's interesting."
Okay. Yeah, I see how it is. OJ, I think we have to, distance ourselves a little bit here.
That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna blame you, by the way, Jordan. When
that's
happens.
fine.
It's damn me. Bleached hair, Eminem.
It's me, Fringe. It's what I do. I just cause controversy.
It's Jordan's fault, dude.
just wait till my new content comes out. It's time for controversy, boys. I'm calling everyone out.
Don't call me out.
You've done nothing wrong except for not playing
RGT 85's tape. Did you watch that episode of the podcast? Like, were you ever watch that podcast?
No.
With RG? Oh my god, dude, there was this hilarious part where I was trying to push RGTs because something maybe happened with RGT, and anyway, I don't want to get into it. I got to keep it PG.
Ooh,
PG
that's a hashtag. Yo, use that hashtag all the time. Blame the Fringe. Blame the Fringe. That's my new hashtag. I'm gonna get that. That's a shirt right there. That's a quote.
Blame the Fringe, dude.
Blame the Fringe.
Blame the Fringe. All right, so let's get into some Q&A, boys and girls. We'll be answering questions for about a good 15 minutes or so. Your boys gotta sleep tonight. I gotta edit a video, and then I'm sleeping. I gotta make another video about the what's it called, the update for Smash, because I gotta have that in the I gotta get
Jordan.
the news.
Play some Overwatch and Red Dead Redemption 2. Very odd request. I haven't touched Red Dead in a while because that's a game you have to sit down, and I don't really want to play that right now. Played Overwatch 2 days ago.
You ain't even played. Look at you, Red Dead fraud.
Dude,
Red Dead
sit
fraud.
Down and play it, dude. I have no time to sit down and play it, man.
Everybody in the chat say fraud.
Listen, you want me to be honest right now? It's kind of boring, all right? What? Yeah, I said it. I said it. It's a boring-ass game. But you know what? I still like it when I have time to play it, but it's a boring-ass game. It puts me to sleep, but it's good. You heard it. Time to be real. You know what? Nate, I'll be real. It's honesty from now on. This is the Fringe is here to say what I have no companies backing me or saying so. I don't have Activision in my ear. Be like, yeah, Spyro. I'll say what I gosh darn want. All right, that's the Fringe 2019. All right, you want the truth? I'll give you the inside information.
I like that title. The Fringe 2019. That sounds good, man.
Fringe 2019. What do you want? I got it.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Manny?
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Fraud essence.
They've called me that quite a bit. that was the Crumb Side days. Fraud. They call me fraud. I've never been called fraud so much in my life until I started doing YouTube, dude. It's like you fraud. They call me fraud.
You're phony. You big freaking phony. God.
Fraud.
You might need to wipe up your desk, dude. There's a whole glob that came out right there.
I had to do that. That's how they talk. That's how I picture these losers in their freaking basements talking, crying like a baby over somebody over the internet, dude.
Oh man.
I only cry at the Titanic in Marley and Me.
Oh.
Watch me get heated on opinions. Except for Jason Schreier. We have to talk.
Opinions are opinions. Everybody has them. Like, Manny hates Marvel.
Opinions are like, the saying.
Like,
we all got them.
Mandy hates Marvel, so, I mean, we let him know.
Some are just dirtier than others.
I just don't.
Oh, wow, Jordan.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Either way, inside question for Jordan. Is Spider-Man playable in Multiple Alliance 3 The Black Order? Is that the official title? Is it The Black Order?
I think so.
All right, yeah, of course Spider-Man's playable in the game. What do you mean? That's totally inside. Dude, every Marvel character, I'm not just talking a roster of 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm talking, you think Smash got a lot of mofos up in there messing around in that party game? Let me tell you what, we're talking hundreds. I'm talking about the whole catalog. Characters you never even heard of before because they're so obscure are in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order. All right, I'm telling you right now. Heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
OJ is playable in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
That's why it's called the Black Order. There you go.
Exactly. Boom. No, it's because you're hip.
It's because I'm hip.
Yeah, you're hip. Yeah, nothing to do with race or skin. You're hip, dude. You know it. Yeah. Anyway, hey, party games, Smash Bros. All right, what are we at? Are we in a topic? What are we doing? I don't know how to transfer this. Are we questions or topic? What is that?
Deadlock says, "How do you all feel about the new leaked Sonic movie poster? The one where you can see his face." Oh, wow.
It's great. I love it. I have never been so excited to hate something. Like, I am loving everything about this because there's two things I hope from this, right? One, that it actually is going to be absolutely trash, and I cannot wait to watch it burn down because it's going to be so much fun sitting in that theater laughing my ass off. Or two, that like this is all fake hype, so they get people talking about it, and as soon as they show this fake Sonic, real Sonic comes and push out the way. It's like, psych, what up? Real Sonic here, like it's gonna be a good movie, and I'll be like, yo, that was dope, that was good marketing, because you got everyone talking about it and getting all hate, but then everyone's gonna go, damn, you know, like that'd be cool. Yeah. But I hope it's trash. I really hope it's trash. That'd be so dope. I'm really about this. Dude, calling it right now. If it's this bad, worst movie of 2019.
I just noticed that my mic was really low this whole time that we've been.
That's fine. No one needs to hear what you gotta say.
Yeah.
People are tired of hearing your mouth.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah,
you got me.
2019.
So, Mandy, what do you think about this movie?
It's trash. I mean, like they had so many chances to do it right, and you see this little troll human hybrid on the thing. You're like, what the?
Dude, it's Usain Bolt's body, dude. You see how muscular he's so muscular, dude.
That man straight up hit the like leg day. He don't ever miss leg day. That man straight up hit leg day, then went on top of the Golden Gate Bridge and was like, "All right, guys, you've never seen speed so fast." Like
even when Sonic was here on the top of that.
Hey, let me tell you something right now. But we got a Toby Blaster on the podcast.
Toby Blaster,
Toby Blaster on the podcast from the Fringe fam.
Ooh.
K19 says,
yikes.
With Nintendo reviving Ultimate Alliance, what other franchise would you guys want them to revive? Mine is Prince of Persia and Mischief Makers. So
can we get a Prince of Persia already, Ubisoft? Figure it out.
After the whole Uncharted dude Prince of Persia, I think that they just said, you know what, we're good on Prince of Persia forever.
You know what I loved? The cell shaded one.
That's the Uncharted dude Prince of Persia.
No, that was great. The movie one they did after in 2010, the one that was based off the Jake Gyllenhaal film, was all right. It was more regular Prince of Persia-y, but I loved. The only thing I didn't love is you can't die in it. You just follow the way you go.
That game was way too easy. The combat everything was fun, but man, that game was too easy. Like
it was very easy, but I fell in love with the character design, the idea of it. I was like, yes, follow this world. Like,
it was great.
I liked that a lot. And then they were just like, nope, here's a movie tie-in game, and then that's it.
I guess it didn't do as well because there just wasn't enough like replay value. People didn't buy it as much, but
I know.
But yeah, it's unfortunate, but that was a great, like, yeah. So I'm hoping, Prince of Persia would be cool. Mischief Makers, like a modern age Mischief Makers would be pretty cool. I think that'd be dope.
Yo, Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles 3. He's mad. You mad right now. I'm getting kicked off the podcast.
I don't ever want to hear Uzumaki Chronicles again. I bought that game as a kid.
I love them.
As a kid, I was like 20.
I think we talked about this last time. I love those games. I don't care.
I think we did talk. I bought this game as a kid, dude. I was like in college.
I bought those games as a kid.
I was like, that was like 2000. What was that? Like 2007. I bought that game or something. Like I was in college, or 2005. I bought that game. Or I was in college. So anyway, whatever. Yeah. I keep on saying as a kid, but I got to realize that 10 years ago, I was 20. You
ain't been a kid for a long time.
Yeah, 10 years ago, I was 21. So
21?
Oh my gosh. All right. Anyway.
So is anybody buying the Soldier Boy console?
That's my boy Soldier. I gotta rep.
Rep, man.
Dude, you gotta get that. He taught me to crank that, and now I gotta respect him.
That song was hot when I was in college.
I think when you turn
that song was hot when I was in middle school.
It was everybody was just like, yeah, everybody randomly. You could be in the freaking in the auditorium for lunch, and people, you just see the brothers like, yeah, Superman, like, just out of nowhere. You're like, okay, like it was just
I remember the music video. Everyone would be playing it in class, and anytime there's a computer in class, everyone would be playing it. And
Oh
oh,
man,
dude,
that's
classic.
that song was just everywhere. Like every was just you Superman. Like everyone.
And now this is the most relevant he's been in a long time because he's making it in the game industry. He's made it. You know, he's in the game industry now just because he put his name on a knockoff. What up?
It's
I do want to
basically
say
an emulator.
it's basically an emulator. But
It is
shout outs to K19. Thank you for the $15 donation. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, it's basically an emulator, like Mandy says. It's an emulator. It's an emulator.
It says
Yeah.
you when you turn it on.
Does it really?
I've heard that.
Does it go you?
Yeah.
If it does that, I am 100% buying it.
It is a repurposed
Just for
emulator,
that.
like the Alexi Press. I forgot what it's called, but there's like an emulator that's literally exactly like that for like 20 or 50 bucks or something. Like it's just a repurposed one. Like it is such a cheap knockoff of a knockoff. It's funny.
Dude,
But does
my
it really go
mind's blown,
you when you
If it
boot
if
up?
it
I've heard
100% does that, I will buy all his products. Every product that does that, that is dope. That is revolutionary. That is the future. Thank you, Soldier.
You
I can hear him.
that's that's pretty much what he's only been. I mean, like I can't think of any other songs from him, to be honest. I think if I
He
heard
did
one,
LOL smiley face and kiss me through the phone.
where
I remember
I don't
kissing
even
through
recall
the phone.
I don't even recall what those sound like, to
When
be
I
honest.
get-
LOL smiley face. It's as trash as you think it would be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I thought the music video for Superman with like the crank that was funny because that
It's just him on a stage with a bunch of other dudes doing the, you know, that.
no, but like the black dude with the Superman outfit on though, that was funny. You didn't think that was funny?
I do honestly. I haven't really watched the music video in a long
Well, I had to
time.
watch it because I made a video on it, so I had to review.
The last time I saw it was like I
The
don't
pinnacle
remember.
of content.
Now that is content. Now he's more of a content creator than Ninja will ever be on this platform on YouTube.
see. I don't see that. That's wrong. You shouldn't be doing ninja like that. That's
I'm doing Ninja like that. If he wants to be a YouTuber, make some exclusives. All right, Soldier Boy made exclusives. Where have you been? I remember when Soldier Boy had a YouTube channel back in the day where he would flex out how rich he was, and he walked around his house and showed off how many PlayStation 3s he had. He had exclusive Japanese import colors. He had a gold one, he had a red one, he had a white one. He would show it off. Now that's real flexing. All right, you think all these, you know, social media people in LA with their Lambos and all this cool stuff, and they're vlogging around town like, hey, what up? Subscribe, you know, buy my merch. No, Soldier Boy was like, I don't need money from you, but here's all my expensive stuff. Now that's flexing. Love it. Soldier Boy, come back to YouTube right now, please. We need you. We need a hero right now.
I don't know why more of these dudes don't do YouTube. Like they are already super popular. And think about the ad revenue they can make if they just did YouTube, even at a crappy level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they could make
People
so much
watch.
extra revenue.
Yeah,
I
100%.
don't get it. I honestly don't get why more of them don't. I mean, a lot of them do. Like, I mean, but they do it through other, like, you know, like Kevin Durant. He has this channel that he opened up, but he barely makes anything on there. Like, there's not.
Dude,
a lot
I
on
think
there.
100%. Like I've actually been talking about this the last few days with people. I was like, why don't celebrities like actually like movie star celebrities or like musicians like some of them do, but like have actual personal YouTube accounts where they do post like, you know, just updates where they talk to people to like get more with their audience, stuff that they like what YouTubers do. And so they can kind of connect more. And like for people who are like in controversies who like just like, oh, TMZ reports this and they don't really get to put out a statement aside from putting it out through another outlet or tweeting about it. What if they just sat down in front of a YouTube video and said, hey, my name is so-and-so. So I just want to talk to you. Here's my side of the story, and just have a real communication. Like that would be so much better, and I think it would do so much better for so many people's careers and all these people who feel maybe detached from people who are fans of them. That'd be so dope, dude. Because at this point, YouTube is like it come to it. Like don't just be thinking like, oh, these aren't a real option or avenue. Like
some of
you
the
can
people are
connect
saying
with
like
people.
Asan is saying that Will Smith has a good YouTube. Like
Will Smith. Here's the thing with Will Smith. Will Smith came out last year, right? His YouTube channel. Insane. It was just like, hi, I'm on the platform. I'm just making content. I have myself and a guy who comes around and helps film and edit for me. It was super dope. This year, YouTube has actually funded his channel and they pay for everything that happens on it. So there is a difference now. It's still great to have him on here. Like, I don't hate anything that he's done, but last year there was such a real connection with his content because it was just him traveling. He was doing like press for certain movies. So it was just filming him like traveling around, talking about his, what he's up to, his life, his thoughts on stuff. And then once the whole like yes theory happened where he was going to do that bungee jump out of the helicopter, that's when YouTube came in and started funding it all. But like, it was cool. Like that was a step where it's like, wow, okay, if more people in the industry like that were able to do that, there'd be such a better connection between, that disconnect of fan to like a celebrity. If they started treating it like they can talk to people through how people discuss on YouTube, like how you're able to talk with the people who watch your stuff on here on these live streams, on your videos, and on Twitter. If more celebrities were able to do stuff like that, I think it would be a really good for everyone's career at that point. But that's just me. Hot take.
Hot take.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the next question, OJ?
I think
I talked for like way too long. Like
I was just listening. I was mesmerized actually.
We still have 19 likes, 180 people, 19 likes. Figure it out or get out.
I think we're gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. Unless, I mean, there's not much more questions. People are just talking about certain things. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. I've definitely got some more editing to do tonight, guys, for you. So I got to get that done. I want to go around one by one and do our outros. So let's start off with the incredible Mandy. Mandy, let people know where they can find you.
You can find me on my Twitter at MandyLeePlays, and I also have a YouTube account that I do gaming videos, mostly Nintendo and all that stuff. So you can go check it out. It's also Mandy Lee Plays. So subscribe, please.
All right.
That
And
was
link your
so
channel
bad.
too.
Yeah, link that channel, girl.
Also, I think we have a guy named F is for Fringe.
Well, let me tell you, my friends, my fringe fam. The name's just Fringe now. The channel is just Fringe now. I changed it. You see Fringe in the chat yet? That's me. So you don't have to tag at Jordan Fringe. It's at Fringe. That's me. Yeah, new content's coming really soon. The redesign's coming real soon. The new content I'm going to be producing is like I don't care anymore. I'm making the stuff that I want to make. I want to talk about that I want to do. If you like it, if you mess with it, dope. I appreciate it. I love you. If it's not for you, I get it. No worries. It's just for fun now. It's just a hobby. I'm just having fun with it. No serious stuff. So come on through. Yeah, all the insider information you could ever ask for is coming. You can catch me here every week. The PE podcast where we just kind of make fun of OJ for a couple hours.
Yeah, and one more thing, guys. Nintendo did adjust the difficulty for approaching challengers. So for people that are having problems getting slapped around, it should be easier.
Some are like,
it should be
what
easier.
the heck?
Yeah. So basically, they did adjust that too. So if you're having problems, Nintendo.
I feel bad for you, son.
99 problems and Pichu ain't one, dude.
Ooh, yikes. Bars.
Let's go. Bars. I have no bars. But bars. Bars. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it. Great viewership throughout the whole night. So thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate that. And we will see you back potentially same time, same place. Probably not though, because I changed the time and I changed everything all the time.
Is it 7:30? Is it 8? Is it 9? Who knows? But we'll be here Thursdays, soon to be the only podcast you listen to
Smash
every
Brothers
week.
comes out and I'm up all night playing, then I'm like, no podcast today, guys. I'm dead tired. So
Yikes.
Anyway, shout outs. Take it easy, guys. See ya. Bye.
Bye.